Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Little Busters. So let's jump right back in. Is it that late already? Should we continue? I mean, probably. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so once again guys, count how many times I end up hitting these cats. Ah, shit. Woo! Okay, well, he wasn't over there. Whoops. He's on this side. Ah! Aw, man, come on. Ah! Stop aiming it at me! Okay, well, then you threw it too far away from me. Oh, come on! Thank you! Ah, fuck. Woo! There we go. Oops. Oops. Eh. Ah, fuck. I wouldn't have been able to hit that anyways. Bam. Okay, well. Ugh. Come on. Give me a good one. Thank you. Woo. Okay. There. Got it. Oh, finally. Okay. Come at me. Oh, what? I clicked and it didn't register. Stupid frickin' mouse. Okay. Well. Sorry. Jesus. Eh. Nope. And maybe a little too far, huh? Whoopsie. Alright, that was a good sweat. Let's end it here. Yes. Okay, everybody's not so bad now. It didn't go well at all. On the way back from practice, Kamakita-san let out a heavy sigh. Kamakita-san, you don't have to force yourself. There's still a few days left before the match, so you don't have to go through such hardship. I can't do that. It'll be difficult to find enough members. Don't worry, I can handle this much just fine. Well, yeah, I understood well enough that she was that kind of person. She will be disappointed more, or even more, if she's forced to quit. Yep, I'm not too good with sports, but I'll try my best to cover for it with something. I hope you'll find that something. Those are my earnest thoughts. I felt sorry for her, as I wondered if results will ever merge from just trying hard. Yep, I'll be doing my best from tomorrow on. Bye-bye, Riki-kun. She took off to the girls' dorm. She called me by my first name at the end. I'll try doing the same next time. Kamakita Komari. How should I put it? That name suits her. It felt so funny when I thought about that ever so troubled self-destructing girl. No shit, she really is self-destructing though. After seeing her off, I started walking back to the boys' dorm. A path connected the dorms standing across from each other at one end, and the school building and sports ground at the other, in what would probably look like the letter H from above. It was built across a square, hosting a monument and a flower bed. For those students who were attending school from the dorms, there was no way they'd be late for school. However, there were exceptions, and some people were occasionally late for school, such as us. My hand feels a little heavy. Of course, it wasn't so bad as to cause muscular pain. I was busily rotating my arm when I noticed the delivery company truck driving out of the parking lot. Huh, that's strange. They were supposed to carry baggage all the way to the dorm entrance. I noticed an unsteady-looking object at the edge of the square. The object turned out to be 3 white boxes with a frog image printed on them, stacked atop one another. From beneath the bottommost of them, 2 white sticks could be seen, unsteadily forging ahead. For no particular reason, I halted, stopping scarcely 2 meters in front of me. The apparition panted breathlessly. It seemed like a living being. Because of the evening wind, something flax-colored was slowly swaying on one side of the box tower. All right, I'll try my best, it muttered after catching its breath. Trying your best is fine and all, but you'll bump into me if you keep going. It faltered, surprised at my sudden words. I hurried to stabilize the boxes. Are you okay? I'm sorry. No, it's my fault. I wasn't watching in front of me. I'm so sorry. Hold on, don't bow now. I didn't even have time to react before the cardboard came tumbling down. Ugh, I'm sorry. I hastily bent over to pick up 2 boxes from the ground. The small box, size 120 according to the delivery company sticker, happened to be lighter than I imagined. It was probably filled with small stuff. Thank you very much. Oh. She lowered her head again and raised her voice after looking back up and seeing me. She was a petite girl. She wasn't even up to my shoulders. A white mantle was wrapped around her small body, covering it completely. Her long hair, reaching halfway down her back, was gently fluttering behind her. She had light flax-colored hair. The feathery strands of her hair were gently swaying above her mantle in the evening breeze. Good morning, everyone. Have a nice day, she said, looking at me with both eyes. It wasn't morning, and I was alone. So what was she saying? So excited. She was eagerly awaiting my reaction. I answered with a slightly troubled expression. Have a nice holiday. See you again. And I simply started to walk away. Are you leaving already? I kept walking for a while, and then secretly stole a glance behind me. She was holding one of the falling cardboard boxes with a dejected look on her face. It can't be helped, I smiled wryly. I came back a little way and called out to her. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm just someone who received a try better next time. Goodbye, girl. Mark on the English mini test. That's how it is. It is. A one-person Doppler effect? Hey now, are you listening to me? Hey! I bopped her on the head and she came back to her senses with her head bouncing. After that, she faced me with sparkling eyes. Can I speak Japanese? Well, you know I can speak Japanese. No need to ask me, I answered with a smile. Well, that's how it is, but you did understand me just now, didn't you? You did, right? Yeah, I did. She was delighted. Though she'd looked so depressed before, she was the kind to bounce back from one end of the emotional spectrum to the other. I was watching her as she tried to adjust her hat on her head with both hands to stop it from slipping. Kud, are you carrying them to your room? I asked. This girl's name is Nomi Kudivatka, a classmate. As her name implied, she was a quarter Japanese. Obviously, Kud was a short form of her name. She herself wanted to be addressed as frankly as possible. Hence, I usually called her Kud. Yes, I mean, yes. She answered yes in English, and a stiffly childish way. Um, she was racking her brains. You could speak normally if you can't remember some words. You're right. Oh, she blushed and started jiggling the cuff of her mantle. She kept fiddling with her mantle. She looked embarrassed. She had meant to reply in English, but Japanese words came out instead. That was the girl called Kudivatka. She let out a heavy sigh. You're right, I'll do so. She looked depressed. It felt as if a small, dark cloud was floating above her. No matter how you look at it, she was a foreign girl, but her appearance belied her inability to speak foreign languages. I hear 9 of 10 Japanese can't speak English. She tilted her head at my sudden words. I wonder why it's so hard to get a grasp on it. This is something I've been thinking about for very, very long. The other day, I bought a tape with an elementary course of conversational English. Was it of any use? I absolutely didn't understand the listening part. Was it really English at all? Even if you didn't understand it, I think it should be in English since you bought an English course. Today's homework for English class is frustrating. I started searching for something to brighten her mood and remembered her self-introduction the day we met. She had been traveling around the world and this spring returned to Japan to study for exams. Her Japanese grandfather and Japanophile grandfather... her Japanese grandmother and Japanophile grandfather, suggested that she pursue higher education in Japan. Because that was the plan all along. She'd been taught Japanese from her childhood through Japanese textbooks, and so she had been brought up in a completely different way than her appearance suggests. All right, the homework. Actually, what was it even about? Translate the school hymn in English. Really? I'll have Kyosuke help me later. I decided to put the homework off. Where did you receive this baggage from? My grandfather sent me my clothes. My grandfather is in Finland now. He must have used international mail then. Upon closer examination, there was a sticker of a foreign logistics company on it. FODEX, it read. I see. Since it's international mail, maybe it wasn't the same delivery truck as usual. She had probably been waiting for its arrival in the parking lot. But why is the box from Froggy Mail? It seems like my grandfather likes it. He deliberately arranged it. That's quite a whim. Should I take it to Rin's room? If I had parted with Kamakita-san a bit later, we could have had her help us too. No, that's not right. No, Naoi-san, I don't want you to go through the trouble of transporting it. She shook her head. She used to be saying "haro" as a greeting before. She had thought it sounded foreign, like saying it in a monotone voice didn't really give that impression. It's okay, it'd be dangerous if you bump into someone like before. I picked up the stacked boxes. Thank you very much. Isn't it heavy? It's no problem, or it's not, no problem at all. Thank you. If it's not Rin's room, then where? A different room. They finished the construction work there during the holidays. It was always the plan that I move back in there after the completion of the construction work. Ah, is that so? On the day of the opening ceremony, there was very heavy rain. We were fooling around fighting with water pistols that day. The new wing of the girls' dorm building was fine, but the old one took some damage during the storm. There were a number of rooms with a roof leak to begin with, and they had been scheduled for repair during the holidays. That rain was amazing, a real spring thunder indeed. I have been causing trouble to Natsume-san. I don't think you need to worry about that. You could continue living with her. I'd love to if I could. Is it because of school regulations? That's how it seems to be, she muttered in regret. I'm living alone in the new room. I'm feeling a little lonely. Noe-san, do you live in a two-person room? Yeah, together with Masato. I'm thinking it wouldn't be so bad living in a private room as well. You don't have to be so considerate. Do you think so? She started pondering. Kud? Oh, it's just I was wondering whether I have been disturbing Natsume-san in that case. Well, I don't think she minded. Just probably. Is that so? Kud, would you rather be living with someone? I'd rather live with someone if I could. She nodded. What if you turn in an application to live with someone else? I have a feeling some girls went through the procedure. Someone who would know about it. Who might that be? Kudagaya-san? I should ask her tomorrow, if I meet her in the classroom. Naomi-san, welcome back. Yes, I'm back. Naoi-kun, welcome back. Yeah, I'm back. Wait, it's not welcome back. Is that so? She looked at me puzzled. Everyone greets you when you come back. Is it not so for boys? It's not like that at all, or rather, welcome back. Good work. The girls passing by have all been greeting Kud. Kud was halting every time, saying, I'm back, and bowing her head. Why is everyone greeting you? During the self-introduction when I moved into the dorm, I told a little lie. She hung her head, poking her index fingers together. I don't understand Japanese very well. Welcome, they all told me, and I replied with thank you very much. That really wasn't much of a lie. Now that I think of it, is it okay for me to come in? She cocked her head. Well, I was wondering if boys were prohibited from entering. Even though the girls' dorm and boys' dorm were standing in front of each other, there was a fair distance between them. Naturally, there were boys who tried trespassing into the girls' dorm and consequently were beaten up and oh my god, the stupid fucking phone, I forgot to mute it. Ugh. It's okay if it's you, Naoi-san. Why do you think so? All the other boys are prevented from entering. I mean, perverted too, but you know. It's like an absolute defense line. The entranceway is often referred to as the 2003 UB313 line. It's long, so everybody just calls it the UB line. I turned around. On the outskirts of the girls' dorm, I could see the boys being chased away. They were chased around by girls wielding brooms or perhaps rakes. I muttered, I'll pretend I didn't see anything. What? Just talking to myself. What floor is your room on? The farthest room on the second floor. Understood. The room was already furnished with beds, so the mattresses on the futons were already in the room. There were desks by the window side. They were arranged so as to cover the entire wall from corner to corner. The beds were firmly attached to the wall. I heard that rooms in the girls' dorm were generally made for 2 people, but in the new building there were also rooms for 3 people, as well as private rooms for those with special circumstances and for honor students. It seemed similar to the boys' dorm in this regard. The cream-colored wall was a little bit dirty. Where should I put these? I asked Kud, who was standing on tiptoes trying to put her hat on the hanger. Just leave them on the floor. Okay, there. I set the 2 boxes on the floor. Thank you very much. She put her hands together and bowed very deeply. It's okay, it wasn't that heavy. What about your other baggage? I'll have other girls from the dorm help me later. Should I help with that too? No, you really don't have to. She shook her hands frantically. It's more than enough you help me carry these here. Really? Let me know if you need any help. I'll get Kengo, Masato, and the rest to help out too. Okay, thank you very much. It can certainly get lonely living alone. That's true. I hope you can find a roommate soon. It'd be great if I could. I guess we gotta get involved, huh? Oh my god, the phone. Should I help you look for a roommate? Is it fine with you? Well, that's what I said, but I was only thinking about asking Kudagaya-san for now. She's about the only person I know who's living alone. I'm still very grateful to you. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!